know this song? I'll give you 2-3 weeks on my website. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Not kidding. If you know that song, 2-3 weeks on my website, just for asking. Good morning. I just want to say sometimes the morning is as great as this, and then you realize you don't have to do anything. It is some of the perks of being your own boss, right? Like this day, right? I woke up and, I'm just assuming the market would be up, and it was. And then it starts to fall. And again, I wasn't up at 6:30, but I roll out of bed around 7, check the futures again. And next thing you know, the Qs are still breaking down. There's the VWAP break. Oh, you can't see my charts. You can't see my charts. Hold on a second. Yeah, check this out. You can't see my charts. It's too early for charting, right? You're not even awake yet, right? So here's the VWAP break. There's the rollover. And again, I love me a half number, whole number break, right? So under the VWAP, under 480, breaks the 480. Why not give it a shot? What are you risking? 35 cents. You're risking 50 cents on a $480 item. 480. Next thing you know, you're rolling over. Here comes the 479. At this point, hang on a second. Let me show it to you even better. Boop. So your target's the 479.22. Why? Why is it the 479.22 your target? Because that's how the market works. See, all we do as traders is we do what normally works and we just follow the money, right? So if you stick, that's called trend trading, right? You're with the trend, and the trend of VWAP and price is the number one trend of any market. VWAP gives you an in, and with multiple time frame VWAPs, quite often you get the out. So as day traders, I like to focus on the 1 minute. That's your blue line. Your orange line is prior day VWAP. And when there's a lack of activity, or my friend calls it the lack of buying interest or selling interest, stocks will gravitate to and from today's VWAP and prior day VWAP. And if you follow through, for instance, like now, you see how it hit the orange. The buyers were there. So they drag it back to today's VWAP. And they say, hey, nobody wants to own this anymore. All right, we did our job. We got it back to VWAP. Anybody want to do this? No. Sold. And then it starts to sell and it gravitates back to where it came from. So now, if it breaks down under the orange, you tend to have follow through, and you take a gander over at the prior day, which would be 2 days worth of VWAP. And maybe we're going to sell off to there. And then sometimes that becomes a cascade of selling, and you just stay with the trend as it's rolling over right now. So each morning I get started around, 7:30. I start doing my broadcast around 8. And the world of activity between 8 a.m. and 8:30, and then you have economic data, which usually kind of screws things up. 8:30, there's always something released. So I don't like to have positions on at 8:30. So if I'm trading that 8 to 8:29 is usually good. And then everything can be blown out of the water one way or the other if economic data is, taken harshly. Usually nobody cares in a bull market about economic data. Again, I'm still trying to figure out, as well as most people, what the hell that crash was all about. Again, it was a calculated, preordained crash to wipe out complacent volatility shorters and people that had stops on their long-term positions. That's all that was. Because where did all that chaos go? Just poof, it's gone, right? Yeah, poof, it's gone with my money. But staying focused on what works, VWAP trading around earnings reports. So here's PDD. Know nothing of it. Don't know what it is. Don't care. But as I was looking at the Qs, I said, hey, PDD. This is called the fake out, shake out, breakout move, right? So this is your ass crack. And you see where it broke down from? Where it breaks down from is significant. And when it forms these little W patterns, or we call it the Kardashian bottom. The Kardashian bottom is a bigger butt crack. This is just your typical W. Triple top 1603. If it breaks 1603, buy it, because then the algorithms bring the stock back to prices from where it was making a significant move prior to that breakdown. So you buy something at 116, sell some at 117, sell some at 118, and then sell the rest on the way back down at 117, and you got yourself a nice day's pay. That's a 2-pointer, right? And then somebody brought to my attention ALAR. I know nothing of this stock, never heard of it, low volume, massive sell-off, consolidation, attempt to break VWAP, doesn't, hold 16, hold 16, hold 16, hold 16. Right here, it breaks 1692. You give it a shot with a couple of hundred shares because you're not familiar with it. Boom, pops 2 points. You make about 150 bucks in here. And right now, you're just waiting to see what happens next because it's staying above the VWAP. So you got ALAR, never heard of it. PDD, never traded. And the Qs, and you're sitting in the driver's seat and debating whether or not you even want to stay here for the rest of the day or go enjoy the summer, because this is notoriously a slow week. It's not going to be a slow week because of NVIDIA earnings. There's too much money floating around. There's too much anxiety. There's too much fear. There's too much greed. We don't even get many slow days. But this coming Friday is notoriously just a dead day. Nobody's normally around. But NVIDIA's Wednesday. You'll have residuals, obviously, Thursday. And then Friday, you still might have some interesting setups with semiconductors. And depending on how Wednesday and Thursday go, you might want to, take a look at what happens on Friday morning. But if not, enjoy your life. Zero positions, no call spreads, don't own stocks. My whole portfolio consists of 100 shares of Rambus. That's all I have. And that's all I'm probably going to have, because I could sit here, go back to what I do best, entertain, educate, try to make a little bit of money on a couple of trades just to keep the energy level up. And then I'm off to Yahoo Finance today in the city to talk about space, rockets, AI, and robots. So if you guys Google me, I should be on Yahoo within the next couple of days talking about ASTS and Rocket Lab and Serve and RR, which turned out to be a pretty good find. Lunar. And basically space, again, sticking with the rockets and space and AI and chips. It's been a great place to be focusing your attention. All right, y'all have a great day today. Good luck, stay healthy, and enjoy your life. See ya.